Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Burton's Babes. I'm Zoe Burton, and I'm just here to give you all my updates. It's always awkward the first couple of seconds until somebody shows up. Hopefully somebody shows up. I'll give it a minute or two, and then I'll see. There we go. Hi, Marcia. It's good to see you. So, I have exciting news today. So since Marcia's here, I'll get started and talking about it. Darcy's Secret Marriage is, the ebook is formatted, and I have a list of somewhere around here. Oh, right here, a list of freebies that I've given away. Hi, Deborah Ann. List of freebies that I'm giving away, and I've sent to my Austin Authors winners. I've sent to my betas, and my Patreon supporters have gotten their link. Hi, Kimberly. It's good to see you guys. And when I get done here, there's going to be 10 free copies dropped in Burton's Babes, and I'm going to send out my newsletter, and it'll be 10 free copies dropped in the newsletter. So lots of chances for a free book. You're welcome, Marcia. I hope you're liking it. The editing process is always difficult, so I was happy. Hi, Shelley. I was happy to get that done. I started formatting the print book, the regular size print book, today, but the page numbers were giving me a hassle, and so I said, okay, I'm just not doing this anymore. And I'll wait till tomorrow. Yes, I started posting it on Darcy and Lizzie today too. So yeah, that was I really am. More people are pulling their books off of A Happy Assembly, their stories, and they're publishing them. Oh, I'm glad, Marcia, that you're loving it. And that just kind of made me more determined to give the book free, put it on the website for free on Darcy and Lizzie, because if people keep writing Jaff and pulling it off the sites, then someday there's not going to be, all this Jaff is just going to disappear. Because what happens when people die and their books get pulled and they're not on, and I know why people do it, because they are in Kindle Unlimited and they think that you can't have it anywhere. Well, as long as it's behind a password protected, or behind a paywall, like at Patreon, you can put it in Kindle Unlimited. You just can't have it freely. So you can't put it on fanfiction.net because everybody can read it there. But you can have it on A Happy Assembly. You can have it on Darcy and Lizzie. You can have it on your own website as long as you use a password. Excuse me, there's a little bugger here who's about to get yelled at. Maybe not. He's not bugging me. Go lay down. It's not time yet. Go lay down. Because we wouldn't go out 40 minutes ago. We have to wait till Mom's talking. And then we want to go out. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I'm just worried that Jaff is going to disappear. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to keep putting my books on Darcy and Lizzie. So anyway, that's done. I'm working on the formatting of the print. Once I get the regular size print done, it takes a couple days for them to okay the cover and okay it. And then I'm going to start working on the large print at that point. And then I might put this on pre-order, and I might go live with it. I just don't know. I'm not real fond of pre-orders. I like to see that money rolling in. Sorry. I like to see that money rolling in. And with pre-orders, it doesn't necessarily do that. So I don't know. But anyway, my second side job is complete. Okay, so I'm going to have, what I've decided to do, because I haven't decided on the next story I'm going to write, the next Regency, I'm going to work on the race story. I'm going to write, like I've been doing 2,500 words a day on the second my side job. And I'm going to devote that 2,500 words to the race story. And then I can schedule those posts. So, I mean, I'm still going to post it in bits, but I'm going to write the whole thing so I have it there. And like I said, I haven't decided on a new title. I have an idea, a couple ideas, but one that I'm really playing with, and this will give me time to decide. But, you know, and I'm rethinking how I do the blogs, because, you know, in the past, I've always spent like Friday doing blog posts. And I didn't do it today because it was just one of those days. And I was working on the print and other things. And so I didn't do it. I'll have to do it tomorrow, you know, get blog posts ready for the week. But I'm thinking about like getting everything ready, like for next week. Sorry, my nose is itching. It's allergy season, you know. I'm going to get everything done for this coming week. And then I'm going to take a day and I'm going to do like 2 or 3 months worth of Austin on Monday's posts and get them up. And then another day I'll do like 2 or 3 months worth of Inspirational Tuesday posts. And then another day I'll do 3 or 4 months of Writer's Journal posts. And then the Thursday's 300 stories. I kind of like to do, and maybe because we talked about the Western before, maybe I'll do another Western and put that on Thursdays. I have to come up with a concept for it. I don't have a concept for it. Sorry, my hair it's a shadow, I guess, because it feels, they look at the thing, it looks like my hair is way over here. And I'm like, no, it doesn't feel like that. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Like when I taught school, there was a thing called blocking. So you had like a block, like hours of math, hours of language arts, hours of science. And that's what I think I'm thinking about doing. Anyway, this is like all my news, except tomorrow there's no Longbourn Literary Society broadcast. We're going to take the Saturday off because of the holiday. So, other than that, sorry, nose is itching again. Other than that, that's it. So, oh, Selena is being persnickety about her food, and she doesn't want to eat. She's eaten when she's hungry enough, she's eating, but she doesn't like it. And she will not take medicine. No how, no way. Nothing I put it in. She won't even take peanut butter with no medicine in it. It's like she's figured out there's something in there. Mom's feeding me stuff and I don't like that. Okay. So yeah, so I'm just going to save the rest of her antibiotics. I'll give her 2 or 3 weeks to get over this. And if she's coughing bad again, because she has like 8 days worth of antibiotics left, 9 maybe, then I'll see if I can give her antibiotics. I went and spent like all this money on pill pockets. And then like 3 days later, she decided she didn't like them. You could have done this to me before I bought all the new ones. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the date. I don't know if it's the chicken flavor. And I think that she wants chicken on her food because she's not liking the beef. She likes the beef chunks. She doesn't like the beef broth. So I said, okay. So I'm going to keep loving on her because I don't know how long I'm going to have her. But I've been a little grumpy for 2 days. And she just picked a really bad. So she's kind of like, do you still love me, Mom? And I'm like, yes, I do. But you're going to take the pill. Yeah. And I won't like stick them in the back of her throat and shove it down her throat. I'm sorry. I'm mean enough. When I get, I get like this because I didn't sleep well for a couple nights. I've had a massive headache all day today. And so I get grumpy. So I'm like, I don't care if you eat that treat or not. Like she won't even take the treats I give her, when she comes in, which is totally different than anything else. So oh, okay. Marcia, no problem. I hope your dog's okay. So anyhow, she's on my list. Hopefully I sleep better tonight. Here's what I did last night. It was like 75 degrees in my room, so I opened 2 windows, put the fan on a table, and aimed it right at my head. I know better than to do that. So I've been congested and headachy, and I didn't breathe well last night because my head was congested. And so I've been tired. So yeah, I am not. That fan is back on the floor and it's aimed away from the bed. Yeah. So I know better than to do that, but it was hot last night. It was like it was almost 80 degrees here yesterday. I was a happy girl. Today I think it hit like 60, maybe 61, but anyway, that's what's new here. Anybody else got anything fun going on? Let's look at that. 10, 11 minutes and I'm done with my news. I have plot bunnies printed out. Here's an insight into how I do this. This is a plot bunny from Peggy that she sent me. It's at Darcy and Lizzie, and she said, please do this. And so I'm trying. So I printed them off. Deborah Ann says, sorry to hear I have 2 puppies that are causing me headaches. One is just with arthritis, ouch. And the other has a throat condition, and we have to hand feed her and make her sit. Ooh. I was worried about Selena not eating, and maybe that's part of why I'm a little grumpy about it, because the last time she didn't eat, she didn't feel good, and you could tell. And yesterday she was all happy and, barking at everything because all had the windows open, and the front door and all that. There's a funny story I'll try to remember to tell you. But she was barking at everybody. There wasn't nothing wrong with her, but she didn't want to eat what I gave her. Well, eventually she ate what I gave her because I said, and I quote my mother on this, this is not a restaurant and I'm not a short order cook. So eventually she ate what I gave her. And I went to the store a couple days ago and I bought beef, like stew meat, and I put it in the crock pot and I cooked it for her. So anyway, I would feed her. I've tried to feed Selena by hand and she just won't take it. She doesn't want the food. So, because I had thought, well, maybe she's allergic to chicken, so we'll just stop feeding her chicken. And nothing. That arthritis, I don't know what you're going to do with that arthritis, especially if your dog won't take the pills. But I figure I'm mean enough that I'm not going to shove pills down a dog's throat. And my friends stick them down there and you blow in their mouth. I'm like, I'm going to put my mouth on that. Geez, I love her, but I don't like being licked and stuff. So I don't, yeah, no. Anyway, that's me and my dogs. My poor dogs, honestly, I'm probably hard to live with. But anyway, here's a couple more plot bunnies. This one I got from a Happy Assembly like a couple years ago. I don't know. I thought I could do it then. I was like all excited about it. Now I look at it and I'm like, I don't know about this. Because, I like to get Darcy and Lizzie together quickly. And then this is one I came up with on my own. I might write it for this. Oh, that's right. I could do that story I have that group project. But, and then here's another little thing, peek into my writing life. I have a checklist. I got this from Leanie, and I changed some things, but it's a checklist, and it's got things like write the blurb. So I can go through and I can actually check off some of this stuff while I'm talking to you. The pill is huge. You have to force it down her throat. See? Yeah. And maybe I would feel differently if I had any, if I was sure I wasn't going to hurt her and I had any skill. Somebody would come to show me what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't. And I'm afraid of hurting her and I'm afraid of making her hate me. And I'm already mean enough. Seriously. I'm mean enough. But I know, but I also feel like she's 13 and she's, I don't want to drag this out. I feel like I'm kind of dragging things out when maybe I shouldn't. Well, I don't know. It's hard to decide, you know, when's enough is enough. So I don't know, but anyway, that's my life and my dogs. Jasper, I think they figured out that I don't feel good today though, because they've really left me alone. I mean, I suppose the clue was when I got in the recliner this morning and pulled my head over my eyes and covered myself up with a blanket and slept for 2 hours with Jasper in my lap. That was probably a clue. So anyhow, just right here, I was able to, like, I'm not going to put on blog front page. That's a leany thing. I don't do that. I should, but I don't. The copyright title and description field. Oh, I did do the copyright. And I don't do like the official copyright, so I'm probably doing it wrong. Don't copy me necessarily for the copyrights. But so the first part of my list, except for that blog thing, is there, and then I still have this big long list. And there's another page. Some of this is done too, but I'm not going to sit here right now. And Deborah Ann says, I had the vet show me the trick. My kids know I'm not being mean. We're keeping our fur babies as long as it's reasonable. 10 and 8 and Fitz is 2. You do have your hands full, and you have German Shepherds. And they are like, I couldn't do a German Shepherd. I'll be honest with you. I'm not necessarily the alpha. I can be. You know, and they know when my voice gets that certain tone that they're like, okay, we're done, you know, because I get really sharp. But I'm just, yeah, I'm easygoing until they push me too far. And I think with a German Shepherd, I would never have control, never. And so I applaud you for having 3. Yeah. So. Yeah, but so far, Selena, she's coughing again, but she's not really doing all that bad. So I think that maybe the pills this time, the medicine has helped. And I don't know, honestly, I kind of half think that she doesn't feel good when she takes them. And maybe that's why she's not accepting them. I mean, I've tried them. She hesitantly last night took them in with cream cheese over them. She turned down the peanut butter. She would not touch she still won't touch a hot dog. Like, it's been weeks since I gave her one on a hot dog. I tried last night. You think you're crazy too, but hey, 3 German. Think of all that hair. I mean, I can't, because I don't sweep all the time. I'm just kind of I'm not Martha Stewart. I'm not a very good housekeeper. Not like, you know, not like my mom, not like my sister. I got the lazy gene, okay? So, but you could sweep. My sister-in-law was here and she swept my living room like a month ago, and I swear you could have made a whole other dog. And I can't just imagine with 3 German Shepherds, the hair, you know, I could make another medium-sized dog. But anyway, I think German Shepherds are really cool, but I think their personality is such that they would run roughshod over me, and it would be very ugly. So, but I get compliments. It's weird because Jasper pulls, and I think we talked about it last week. I haven't yet figured out, like, I don't remember what it's called, but there's a collar and there's a strap that goes over their nose, and it's supposed to teach them not to pull on a leash. Gentle leader is what it's called. You know what? I'm sorry, but you have tumbleweeds. Yes, you do. I can't get Jasper to sit still long enough for me to put that thing on his face, and I don't have the patience. So I don't know. I know they're controversial, but I'm seriously thinking about getting one of those prong collars. I think it would only take a few minutes for him to figure out that he's not supposed to pull. So I don't know. But I'm also thinking about Gentle Leader. Did you use it for the 2 girls? Yep. This is the second time I've tried it, and it's better than it was when he was a puppy. That was a disaster. Yeah. I was so mad after that. I was hot and red and sweating, and I was like, "Argh!" But yeah. So, but he keeps me on my toes. But you know what? Here's the weird thing. He's 2.5. He's just actually he's 2 years and 7 months. Okay, so we're approaching 3, and I'm starting to see another burst of maturity. Because when he was about 18 months old, I started seeing like lessons that I had drilled and drilled, and I was like, were you brain damaged or what? And he finally caught on. And so, I mean, like at this point, I can say get up on the couch. I might have to say it 5 times, but he gets up on the couch and he stays there when I take Selena for a walk. So when I come back up on the porch and I open the door, because I make her sit on the porch, and I open the door and he has to sit before I'll let Selena in. And I say, get up on the, I mean, he's getting up on the couch and he's staying there until I tell him to get off. And I'm like, oh, imagine the last 2.5 years if he'd been doing this. So anyway, but he's starting to do things now that, but he's half afraid of me, I think, because there's times he's like, I don't know, Mom. So I don't know. He doesn't like it when I have my gray sweatshirt on and my hair is all hanging down. He doesn't like that. He gets nervous. If I'm trying to give him peanut butter or something, I have to kneel on the floor so I'm not like hunking over him. So I don't know. Poor kid. But it's never boring around here. But I kind of like that he's leaving me unattended. Like this is the first time in 2 years, because it's been just about 2 years that they've been coming upstairs. And for the first time, well, yeah, because they were penned up for a few months there, but basically it's the first time that I have been allowed to be unattended, to go potty, to do my work, to eat. They go and they lay on the couch in the living room and watch traffic and watch the people. Well, they bark at the people, but they watch the traffic. And I'm like, ooh, look, Mom's left unattended. Shh, don't tell Jasper. So I don't know. We have some fun. We do have some fun. Me and my dogs. It's never boring. Never. In 2.5 years, I've not had a boring day. Like there's always something going on. So for the last 2 days, it's been Selena. Usually it's Jasper. But anyway, he curled up on top of me today him and his elbows, and he's got those skinny boxer legs, these little boxer feet. They're only as big as his legs. Okay, it's like 4 peg legs with 41 pounds, where he'll sit and he'll have his front feet on you. So that's 41 pounds on them front feet, and you're like, oh my gosh, that hurts. Stop. But then he'll stretch out. So he stretched out eventually, and we slept. So it was probably their first clue that something's not right with Mom, because she never sleeps like this. So we had some fun today. Yeah, we did. Anyway, look at that. It's 23 minutes. Does anybody have any questions for me? Anything you want me to talk about now that I've yacked? Your desk. They want to lay under your desk as you write, and they get mad if you want them to move. It's their desk, not mine. Oh my goodness. Jasper does that to me when we get in bed, because he seems to think that bed is his, and he'll try to move me out of it. He'll try to pull the covers off, and he is capable of pulling covers off. Okay. He does all that. But I don't know if it's because of the way I have my office arranged. They don't really, well, Selena doesn't come in here. I bought a dog bed big enough for 2 dogs. Sorry. My throat was dry. I had to have something in my throat. I bought a dog bed big enough for 2 dogs, and Jasper took possession and won't let Selena up here. So I had to buy another one for the bedroom, which is the other side of the closet here. So that's Selena's bed, and this is Jasper's bed. But they don't really come bother me. But if Jasper wants out or something, then he'll come over here and he'll get up on the arm of my chair, and he'll pull on my arm and pull my arm away from the computer. And Rose one day said Sound like my kids. Because her Annie and Teddy will do that. Her arm away. So anyway, so here we are. I don't see any other comments. So I don't know if Facebook is slow or my computer is slow or maybe you don't have anything to say. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming. I always enjoy doing this and getting to talk to people because, you know, it's just me and the dogs. So thank you for coming. I'm going to hit end, and then I'll come back in a few minutes after the Facebook does its thing, and I will check for any more comments. So thanks for coming. I'll talk to you later. Oh, and happy Easter. Bye-bye.